The Country Squire's Cowboy Coffee, consisting of dark-fired Kentucky, a blend of Virginias and Burleys with a splash of Cavendish. On to the review.
Wretched slugs. Don't any of you have the guts to play for blood?
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
Smoking some Cowboy Coffee from the Country Squire. This came in like Saturday or Sunday. I know I said I was gonna do a plum pudding reserve review, and I still am. I used a vacation day today. I put it in Monday. I wasn't quite sure if it would be approved, but they were cool with it, so I get a 4-day weekend, which is cool. And I was on my way to wash my car. The little drive-throughs you can go through, and then you can vacuum it yourself. I prefer doing that, and they may take Apple Pay, but I left my wallet at the house, so I just kind of scratched it for now. Anywho, I hope everyone is doing excellently. I'm going to be honest, this is my 4th bowl out of this same pipe. I've got pipe cleaners and all that, so I do a good swabbing in between smokes, and I really like it. I really like the sweetness off the Cavendish. It's mild Cavendish, but I love the aromatic sweet smell that goes along with the room note, and it does translate over into taste. It's just ultra smooth, very enjoyable. The Kentucky's not overpowering. It is interesting because tobacco reviews doesn't even mention Burley. It's just Virginia, Kentucky, and Cavendish. But the description on the website at the Country Squire mentions Burley, and I don't know if that's a roundabout way because a lot of people refer to Kentucky's as Burley. But I just watched a whole thing. Jeremy Reeves was talking about how no one in the industry will ever refer to Kentucky as anything other than Kentucky. And I know there's the process of dense wood aromatic smoking the Kentucky to get that dark fired Kentucky essence. But as far as I know, Kentucky's Kentucky, not Burley. So I don't know why. I've noticed that more and more frequently when I go to tobacco reviews. They don't list the components that the actual tobacconist mentions much of the time, and that's weird to me. So I don't know. But it should be Virginia, Kentucky. Virginia, dark-fired Kentucky, Burley, and mild Cavendish. Just keep in mind, I don't pack my bowls tight. It does kind of smoke on the quick side. It burns very cool, smokes very cool, very smooth. In the retro hail, you get a little bit of spice. No doubt from the Kentucky, dark-fired Kentucky. And but I love that sweetness that the Cavendish imparts to it. I already had a cup of coffee with it. It pairs very good with it. But yeah, this is a good smoke, man. honestly, like once you get it lit, you don't really have to keep lighting it. I just lit it, so. I really like it. It'd be interesting to experience after it's got some real age on it. I think it's wonderful. I think I'd stack up on it, to be honest with you. I really like it. Anyways, what else I got going on? About to drop my pipe. Ugh. I will say that the Kentuckys and the spice get more pronounced the deeper into the bowl that you get, and I'm not very good. I've never been good at distinguishing certain flavor profiles or what have you, but the Cavendish does give you that creamy kind of, I don't know if I want to say creamy, but there's that sweet tooth essence, that vanilla extract, that sweetness that comes with it, and I really like it. And there is this honey coffee spice that kind of lingers and comes and goes, and it is one of those blends that, you know, it arrives kind of like in ribbon cut and flakes, not flakes, but flaky, like ribbon cut and specks, and I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. It's a ribbon cut, but depending on what you grab will greatly alter your smoking experience, even though it's mixed up pretty well. You know, just it kind of depends on what you're pinching and putting in your bowl. Perfect moisture content. Really good. I don't know why I put it off so long. Getting some of this. Really delicious stuff. Can't believe I forgot my wallet. Yeah, actually I can. I've been doing that a lot lately. I'm so glad I'm on a 4-day weekend. One thing I was going to say, I'm pretty much done with the review. You know, I said videos back that for those of us that can't afford to stock up on blends we love in bulk, that I'm probably more one of those kinds of people that would prefer to stack up on I don't know, my top 15, top 20, and as opposed to having a little bit of everything. I think I want to take that back. I think what I would do if money were an issue is I would have a few blends that I would always have in bulk. Like Haunted Bookshop, maybe this, maybe whatever else, you know, depends on you. And then have a decent amount of everything that you like, and just have some, what am I trying to say? I can't construct my thoughts. Just turn to, you know, the 3 or 4 that you have in bulk that you smoke kind of as a daily smoke, and then occasionally turn to a variety of other blends that you have in maybe moderate bulk. I think that might be more the way that I would want to go, because there's just so many amazing blends out there that I'd always want to continue to experience, and so many new blends that come that I'd always want to continue sampling and experiencing that. I just don't think 15 or 20 blends in bulk is really enough. I just think you're far better off having a handful of blends in serious bulk and 65 to 75% of the time smoking those blends while setting aside maybe some of your finances for moderate bulk in the blends that you really like also. So I think that might be more of a reasonable compromise. But, you know, to each their own. I'll bet the room note is really nice with this. Anywho, I said I was gonna, I don't know if I already said this, but I'll probably do a review on the Plum Pudding Reserve later, a day or two or three. Anyways, I hope you all have a great weekend. I will talk to you later. Ciao.